Hi, I'm Julianne Soviera. I'm the author of Unleash Your True Athletic Potential, and I'm here today to help you with some tips about how to avoid what I call Food Coma Friday. And that is the day after Thanksgiving when you feel like you have overindulged, overeaten, and you just feel sluggish and awful. So, briefly, when I first started getting into fitness, and I loved Thanksgiving. It's always been my favorite holiday because I get to see my family. I'm very, very close with them. My first Thanksgiving after getting into fitness, I really overdid it. And especially since I've been so used to eating so well, this really took a toll on me. I remember I didn't eat anything until the following day. And that was when I was in the food court in the mall. And of course, that's the worst place you could be if you're trying to eat well, to eat healthy. I remember being on the couch after that Thanksgiving meal and being like, nobody talk to me, I'm just feeling so awful right now. So to help you avoid all that, I'm going to give you 10 tips that should really help to make this an enjoyable Thanksgiving, but one that doesn't leave you feeling horrible afterwards. So my first tip is make sure that you do eat something before you go to Thanksgiving lunch or before you go to Thanksgiving dinner. A lot of people have this mindset that I'm not going to eat anything all day because I know I'm going to eat a lot once I'm there. But remember, that doesn't mean that you are, nourishing yourself. You're going to go there and you're going to have low blood sugar and you're going to eat the first thing that's put in front of you. Remember, so we want to try to keep it so that we're at a place where we could go to Thanksgiving dinner and make some smart decisions. So you shouldn't be starving once you get there. Now, the other thing is, I would say if you're going to someone's house, bring your own healthy stuff. Bringing some of your own healthy stuff makes it easier for you to make some good options for yourself and for others. Next, taste things, but only really eat the vegetables. So in other words, let's say you want a little tiny taste of the stuffing, or you want a little taste of like the cranberry sauce, stuff like that. Okay, taste it. But really you should be making up the bulk of your meal from the vegetable, have lots of green beans, have lots of salad, and filling up on that will give you lots of nutrients without making you feel sick later. Finally, move in between courses. So what we do as a family most of the time is, we'll have kind of our Thanksgiving lunch, and then maybe we'll take the dogs for a walk, or, some members of the family are watching football at that time, it depends. And then kind of we wait a while, of course, and hang out, socialize, do whatever before we get to the main course, before we get to dessert. But I think this is an excellent idea because, of course, once you get some moving going on, you get a chance to understand how full you are. You decide, maybe, I only want a little bite of that dessert, or maybe I just want some coffee. I don't want any dessert at all. So you understand, it gives you a little time to process, and it lets you enjoy what you have a little bit more. I would also suggest very strongly to look up, if you're not sure what you're bringing for dessert yet, look up some recipes for raw desserts. So that would be basically stuff that's entirely plant-based, mostly made of, nuts and coconut oil and fruits and things like that. And those things are very filling, very nutrient dense, delicious, but again, you're probably only going to have a little bit of it. You can even do a raw blueberry or apple pie if you'd like. And I find they're actually much easier to make than, trying to build the whole pie crust and all that. You can keep all that. Another tip, I would say to avoid alcohol if you can, because the more you drink, you're also consuming more calories on that end, but that's going to make you make poorer food choices down the road. And it's also going to make you feel not so great the next day. So just keep that in mind, or if you do like to have a little glass of wine or something, keep it really small, keep it low in calories, and keep it under one drink. Now, as far as the next day is concerned, I would say it's a very good idea to wake up, even if you're not thirsty, drink a whole big glass of water with lemon, because that is alkalizing and hydrating. Even if you still kind of feel a little bit full from the day before, have a light breakfast, a light nourishing breakfast, and plan on moving that day. A lot of people are thinking of waiting till New Year's to get those resolutions off the ground. Don't wait. Start finding activities that you enjoy right this second so that you can have a good time. You find out, hey, you know what? Like, let's go ice skating on Friday instead of going to the mall. That would be a great idea. So now that you're getting, some good food in, you're establishing a good habit early in the morning, you're getting some movement in, that'll help you to feel better about all that junk that you might have eaten the day before. I hope this helps, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone.